Afrojuju lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ohun ẹ ṣé o. Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o. Afrojuju lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ohun ẹ ṣé o. Bọ́ ṣe máa lòlò tàbí kọrin àpòjù tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Kò sí bọ́ ṣe máa lòlò tàbí kọrin àpòjù tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Oníkọlá jẹ́ ó ṣe òun ọmọ Pétérù ti dé o. Ṣìnà Peter sọ̀rọ̀ àpòjù. Àpòjù ìfẹ́ sísẹ́ o.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ lẹ́yìn mi. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ kí ló pè ní kúrẹ́tọ̀?
Olùdásílẹ̀.
Mo ní kí ló pè ní fáńdà?
Olùdásílẹ̀.
Olúwaṣínà Peters, olùdásílẹ̀ Afrojuju. Àti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. Ayé òde pátá dáradà mọ́kànlá ìfowópamọ́ sẹ́yìn. Àsìkò àwa yóò tẹ̀lé o, kọ́lé ní ibò wa.
Bọ́ṣọ́ ni yóò ṣàgó. Kò sí bọ́ ṣe máa lòlù tàbí kọrin àpòjù tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Kò sí bọ́ ṣe máa lòlù tàbí kọrin àpòjù tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Oníkọlá jẹ́ ó ṣe òun ọmọ Pétérù ti dé o. Ṣìnà Peter sọ̀rọ̀ àpòjù. Àpòjù ìfẹ́ sísẹ́ o. Right now, we are ready to play music, we are ready.
I say right now,
We are ready to play music, we are ready.
we need right now.
We are ready to play music, we are ready.
I want to play.
We want to dance.
I want to play music.
We want to dance.
You want to dance.
I want to play.
You want to dance.
I want to play.
Abba,
Let us dance to Shina music. Let us dance to Afrojuju. Let us dance to my sisters and brothers, all music lovers. Afrojuju is the latest. It's the latest to take it down. Dance, I forget your sorrow. Dance, I forget your sorrow. Jekaju, 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 jekaju. Ìjọba Shina oya.
ibi tá tí mo dùn yẹn wá.
Kò lè yé wọn rárá o, tó lè yé wọn.
I say dance, dance, dance.
And forget your sorrow. Dance, dance, dance. And forget your sorrow. Jẹ́ ká jó, jẹ́ ká jó, jẹ́ ká jó, jẹ́ ká jó. Ijó ṣàṣìnà ó yá.
Oníwèrè ní wèrè ẹ̀.
Ẹ jó.
Àwọn onífújì wọn ló ń jí wọn.
Ẹ jó.
Okay. Sit. Because if I leave you tonight, we'll dance from beginning to the end of the talk show. Sheena Peters, isn't he a marvelous singer? Can you bring in? Sorry to make you sweat. It's so lovely. It is a lovely one. He loves to say, "This music sweets me." Yes, sir. Yes, he loves to and can dance any song. Nos Angel is a wonder. Oh dear, my sweetest of all hearts. He loves to. Ayodele said, my own favorite song. I agree. And it is giving us love. Chijoke said, welcome, beautiful host and speaker. And Ayode again said, And Chibuzo said, I dey shake my bum here. And Khadija said, good evening. To our unshakable IOM farm. Welcome to tonight's program on single mothers. Please don't forget to share on all your social media handles as this dance, the enter body. That is amazing. And on that note, I want to say good evening, Born Rich. Born Rich, honestly, if you ask the other people on the program, I don't usually start the song and the dance with somebody unless you're very special. And honestly, you are absolutely special and amazing. Thank you for agreeing to come, not just coming live, but also agreeing to come in full person. Thank you very much. And can I ask you to please, I will be unmuting you and be muting you. Don't touch the screen so it won't affect your phone. So do you want to introduce yourself, Bonrich, please? Introduce yourself.
Of course. Yeah, good evening, IOM family. I'm Bonrich, but my names are Falokun Abiola, Fowles Abiola. I'm born in Akure, Ondo State. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm so happy to join this IOM family. It's my pleasure being here, and I thank God for the privilege given to me. Thank you very much. Are you there?
Yes,
Hello?
I'm there. I'm here indeed. I'm here. Yes. So I will come live again, and I just wanted the family to see you full. Yes. So thank you very much for agreeing to come. As I said, do not bother muting or unmuting because I want this program to go so smoothly. Bonrich, I want to. I'll be muting you. If I want you to talk, I will unmute you. Thank you. So I want to say, I don't know where to start. I honestly don't know where to start. But before I start, I want to say, ask family members a question. Family members, I want to ask you, what do you do? What do you do? Or what will you do when the walls, listen to me, family members, I hope you're paying attention. What will you do when the walls of your own home become the walls of a prison? Is a question I'm asking. What do you do, or what will you do when the person who promised to love you and protect you till death do you part is the same person now causing you the most pain of your life? What will you do, fam members? What will you do? Tonight, we will tackle a question that sparks fierce debate. Single motherhood. Is it a curse or a symbol of courage? Single motherhood. Is it a taboo or is it a journey of strength? Tonight, we are here to break the stigma. Tonight, we are here to break down the stereotype surrounding single motherhood, to see the reality of what it means to raise a child on your own and yet be shamed and looked against, shamed by the society. We often hear harsh words. We often hear harsh judgment about single mothers. They are always labeled as loose, irresponsible, or prostitutes. So sad, very sad. Meanwhile, single fathers, on the other hand, often escape same scrutiny. Why does the society hold women to a different standard, influenced by the cultural and religious norm, while allowing men a different set of rules? Why? Why? Why is the double standard? Why is there this double standard? And let's bear in mind, single motherhood does not always arise from a broken marriage. I repeat, that you are a single mother does not mean you are once married. There are many paths that can lead you to a single motherhood. It could be by choice. You can be a single mother by choice. It could be by the death of a partner. It could be by divorce, separation, or it can even be by any other circumstance. Each story is unique. Each story deserves to be heard. And on that note, tonight we are going to hear from Born Rich, a woman who has turned her sorrows into success. She was thrown out at 1 a.m. in the morning in the dark. She slept in an uncompleted building with a child. A cruel act that exposed this baby and this lovely woman you see in front of you, so beautiful, to danger and even death if she was attacked by animals, criminals, or harsh weather. Yet, Born Rich, after sleeping in an uncompleted building, she woke up a warrior. She woke up a hero. Get ready for an eye-opening conversation as we challenge the norms that divide or dive in. Let's dive into the real story. But before we start, Born Rich, I always ask family members a question. I want to please appeal to you to allow me to engage with our family members. But one thing I want you to do is to look at their responses, as it's going to also guide your, let it not change your story, but it will guide your story. So fam members, it is our family engagement time, fan engagement time. So let us start. Let's say Happy New Month. Happy New Month. Oh, yes, that's fine. Oluwa Shehu Fumi. So the first question is, the what of a woman? Fam members, I want to hear from you. I want to see how you think or what you think. Please be honest with me. You know you're always truthful. Is the what of a woman is defined by marriage, true or false? Fam members, let's start. Fam members, Eruafolami said false. Angela said false. Rachel, good evening, Rachel. She said, okay. Chinazam said false. Chintalk. I like her name, Born Rich. Now so then they use catch them. Probably say, I salute all single mothers on this page because they are strong. Yes, I love them. I love them with passion. Lucia is just coming. She said, good evening, fam. Lucia, my own one and only Lucia. Good evening. All right. So again, let me remind you the question. The worth of a woman is defined by marriage. True or false? I will leave. What do you mean by I will leave? What's happening? Who am I struggling this with? Rose Onuko said true. Eunice said false. Ayodele said false. And Deborah said true, that the worth of a woman is truly defined by marriage. Nanshok said true, that the worth of a woman is absolutely defined by marriage. Bankole said false. It's not at all defined by a marriage. And Alaku said true, that the worth of a woman is only defined by marriage. Thank you. It's very important to know how family members are thinking. But on the whole, a lot of them said false. Opeyemi said false. And Fabumi said, it's not easy to be a single mother. I believe they run away for their life. Fantastic. The second question for family member is, if you witness your daughter, family members, I know you either have a child or sister, or you have a daughter or sister or niece, any woman you know. If you witness your daughter or your younger sister or elder sister being beaten, would you tell her to stay for culture, or will you rescue her? So you either say stay or rescue. Again, if you witness your daughter or sister, anyone female, being beaten by her husband, will you tell her to stay and endure for culture, or you rescue them? Let's see their responses. Rescue. Richie says she will rescue her sister. Ilausu says she will rescue her daughter. Bukola says she will rescue her daughter. I gave answer to the first question you asked, ma. Thank you, Zitis. I love you. I love this girl too much. Nanshik said he will rescue the sister. JP Icon said rescue. Sylvia said she will indeed rescue her daughter. Erufa Lami said rescue. And Angela said rescue. And Modupe Comfort said rescue. Fantastic. Now, the next question is number 3. Would you stay in a marriage? Please, family members, I need you to be honest. Please be honest. Would you stay in a marriage where your life is at risk? Yes or no? Will you, because some people say the worth of a woman is defined by marriage. Now, would you stay in a marriage where your life is at risk? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh no. I tell her to run for her life. Marriage is not a do or die affair. Capital no. I can never. Ayodele, I tell her to run. Deborah say no. Also 440. Eberamaka said no. Bankole said no. Chinazam said not at all. Modupe Comfort said no. Tochuku said no. Khadija Mohammed said never. Chintok said nehi. And Gogwen is tagging. Gogwen, thank you very much. Continue tagging, my darling. And Queen Gracious say, I go carry my slippers, run for my dear life. Fantastic. The next question now is it better to raise a child alone in peace or together in violence? So the question now is it okay to raise a child alone in peaceful atmosphere, or to raise a child with your husband in a violent environment? So say peace if you think it's better to raise a child in peace or violence. If you think, let us die there together, we are family. Erufolami said peace. Deborah said peace. Peter Edema said peace. Deborah said peace. Otabe said peace, please. Chibuza said peace. Raise the child alone in peace. Fabumi said raise alone is better. Angela said peace. Ziti said peace. And then Jumoke said in peace, please. Now, the next question is this. When a woman escapes abuse and becomes successful, why does the man suddenly come back? Is it for love or is it for his own benefit? I repeat, so you can say love or benefit. When a woman escapes abusive husband and she later becomes successful, why does the man suddenly come back? Is it for love? Someone said greed. Anita, that was the first thing I wrote. I cancelled it. I wrote, is it for love or greed? I said, let me remove. So, selfish interest. Erufalami said for benefit, he comes back for benefit. Angela said he's there for benefit. And Deborah said benefit, of course. And Tochukwu said benefits, absolutely. Ziti said benefits. Bridget, you're welcome once again, said benefits. And Ayodele said for his own, Ayodele is a man, and Ayodele said he is back for his own benefit. The sixth question is this. Is it okay to remain in an abusive marriage just to avoid disgrace? I repeat, is it okay to remain in an abusive marriage just to avoid disgrace? Yes or no? Benefit. It says no. It's not okay to remain in an abusive marriage just to avoid disgrace. Anita said no. Deborah said no. Sunday Bukola said no. Ezinne said no. Adenike said capital no. Now, the seventh question is this. Very important. We allow our guest to fix her phone because she's shaking, then I'll bring her back up. The seventh question is, would you rather your sister die in a marriage or be separated and alive? So let's hear you. I can see our guest is ready. Let's hear you. Would you rather your sister die in marriage or be separated and alive? Let's hear you say alive or die. Anita said alive. Ziti said no. Some people are still answering the other one. Separated and alive, Funke. Eunice said sound unhealthy. Deborah said alive, please. Richie Darling said alive. Ayodele said alive, please. Bukola Sunday from our YouTube channel said alive. And Erufolami said alive. Oh. Now, the last question, then we'll start with our sweet, beautiful guest. The last question said, can you stay in a marriage where you live in constant fear every day? Yes or no? We want to find out from you, fam. Can you stay in a marriage where you live in constant fear? Yes or no? JP Icon said no. Ziti said alive. Peter Edema said no. Ila also said no, she can't stay in a marriage where she's in constant fear. Chinazam said no. Bukola Sunday said no. Rachel said no. And Sinabola, my sweetheart, said no. Zitis is still answering alive. And Erufolami said nope. And Abike said no. And on that note, I will say we need to come to our beautiful guest. It's our guest time. Yes. So, sweetheart, as I said, I'm going to be muting and unmuting you. The question I have for you is this: can you tell us about yourself before marriage? What type of life did you envision for yourself before you became married?
Thank you very much. Good evening, IUM family. Like I've
I
said,
like the way, sorry, I like the way you call us IOM family. Have you been with us for a while? You just came and clicked in. Wonderful.
just don't mind me, please. I'm
You're
trying to
so,
be fun. Yeah.
that's fantastic. That's what we do. Thank you.
Yeah, good
Continue.
evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm Falokun Abiola, born from Akure in Ondo State. Like my host said, the kind of life I envisage before marriage. I love marriage and I have always loved to be loved. I so much cherish marriage to the extent that I let me say I just love marriage. And the kind of life that I've been living then was to be the best woman in my marriage, have a lovely kids, a caring husband, a fantastic one. But at a point in time, life changes, you understand. And here we are today, still giving thanks. We all have a story to tell, either one way or the other. We have a story to tell. But I love marriage. And I've been living my best life before marriage set in. That's the kind of life I've been living. I've been living a wonderful life, a free life, and always been a prayer person. I'm a prayer warrior. I pray. I at the same time I'm an extrovert. I go out with friends, I make friends, but life changes immediately. Marriage sets. So that's just the kind of life I've been into before getting into my marriage.
All right. Thank you for that. Sorry, I'm trying to fix one or two things. Can you also tell us, Born Rich, can you tell us about your marriage? How did you get married to your husband, please?
So that's interesting. I got married to a family friend. We met 2012. Though we've been friends from the childhood, we started as a family, but at a point in time when education, we had our separate ways, and later, as God we have it, we met again, and he promised me love, which I openly opened my arms into. So I met my husband as a family friend. We never thought we can be husband and the wife, but as God we have it, we became husband and wife. That was how we met. We are family friends.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you for that. The next
Yeah.
question is who who was the main breadwinner in your or before I ask you that, how did you get married to him? Was there a support network in your marriage system? How did you get married to him?
Like I've said, we married as a family friend, though we have good plans then to settle down. There is this thing from our Yoruba people that we said, when you are married, you must be there to support your man. We don't use the language provide. We believe whatever we are doing from Yoruba side, we believe it's a support. So accepting him into my life, I've accepted to be a supporter, as in, let me say, support system. You understand? And I've been so keen into that language, being a supporting wife, a supporting system. So that is how we started, and everything was going smoothly at the time. Hello.
Okay. So you said it was a supportive. Can you repeat what you said? Was your family in support of your marriage?
My own family was in support, but her mother wasn't in support. Her mother and the only sister he has doesn't support that marriage.
What was there? Did he have a father?
Yes, there was a father. The father happens to be my father's best friend. They were friends from 1948. So we've been family friends from the childhood. But the mother doesn't support, and the only sister he has doesn't support.
Why,
You
why,
want
why,
to
why did they not support you?
now, these are the mentality of our Nigerians. Don't let me just diverse everything into the whole thing now. This is the problem. We have this kind of mentality. When two people they become stepmother of a thing, they will not look at what this enmity will cause forever into their children's life. I got married to him, and I had to be the best friend to one of his step sister.
Oh,
I think you understand. Me
oh,
as an innocent lady that I don't know, because then I know maybe he came from the polygamous family and all of that. And
okay. So,
we were
okay,
close. I get to know that my best friend, my best friend wasn't even directly our own blood sister. You understand? And that was when the enmity starts. So the mother said, I won't marry her son because I happen to be the best friend to her stepdaughter.
oh, dear me.
Are you there?
Of course I am.
So
Very sad.
that was when everything becomes so scary for me.
Wow, wow.
Mm,
So,
yeah.
apologies, I'm trying to set up something, so you'll see me shortly. So now, they refused. How did you get married to somebody the family? Someone the family refused you or did not accept you? How did you
Thank,
get married to him?
thank you very much. There is this thing we called youthful exuberance. I thought as time goes on, there will be a change. You understand? We were
Yeah.
thinking because we had the father blessing. You understand? Because to we Yorubas, we believe anything that the father has the authority on, that's final. We are not looking at the later course. Then I am looking at it as if with time things will change. It will change by force by fire. They must love me. They must accept me. We started praying. We started doing our things on our own, believing things will get better, and to the extent of we having a child. Hmm?
Yeah, but you're married
I
already. Yeah.
I only have the belief that it will change. They will love me. My mother-in-law will accept me. I never knew it will be gotten to the extent that I will not even be able to face it.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
All right. All right. So when you got married, um, can you tell us the moment when you got married? How was the treatment? How did he treat you before marriage and after marriage?
This is a big question. I got married into a family house where the mother-in-law was staying, the sister-in-law was there, the father-in-law, they were there. I faced hell. When I said hell, it's not been easy. And let me say, it's not easy, but I only accept because of the love that he has been, he's been caring. Even before I got into the marriage, the guy was very, very good. He was so loving, all these kind of promises. And somebody that you see his future, hardworking and not lazy kind of man. There is nothing you will not accept. Because I know most of the things you prayed for is having a loving man and a caring man. You understand? So if not for the love, I won't accept, but I did this for love. And I was there peacefully until everything changed later.
Yeah. So when did things change? When do you think things changed?
Helen,
Can you hear me? Did you hear me?
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, when did things change? When did things change in your marriage?
The thing, let me say, after 1 year of marriage, that was when I get to know that, fine, I have known before getting into the marriage that the mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, they are not in support, of the marriage, which is fine. But I still see my husband as somebody that I can run to, share my problems with, you understand? And we keep going. Everything was cool. And when I started noticing, and let me say when the problem starts, was after 1 year. Maybe because they knew he has refused to dance to their tune, they had to come inside him. So whatever
How?
I say, he go against it.
Sorry, what do
You
you mean they
understand? Somebody
no?
that if I say, babe, let's do this, and he would willingly want to do more and change all of a sudden, you know. And that was how we start. I did not even enjoy the marriage for 1 year. I didn't enjoy it for 1 year because it was like being inside a coven, waking up to see your mother-in-law not greeting you, sleeping, your sister-in-law will not greet you, only that father-in-law then was there. Taking my son to the hospital and they were not there for weeks, no calls from them. Even for a baby, for a little baby crawling into their room and they reject him. You know how it
Jesus.
feels for mother. So now when the guy now started the violent part, it was a serious one for me. A serious one at that.
Sorry, how long in your marriage did he change? How long into your marriage? Like he fought and married you, even when your family rejected you.
It's just within a year.
Within a year, he lasted for a year
Within
and
a
he
year.
changed.
Yes.
Can I ask you, who was the main provider in your household?
I
Was
was the
he? Go on, go on, go on.
I was the main provider because we married as a young couple then. He was a graduate from University of Ado Ekiti. So we were still trying to make everything so perfect, you understand? So, but then me, I'm a kind of person that I can only woman. So I tried everything possible to provide for the family.
Ah, Jesus. So you were trying everything. Are you saying that you were living in the family house
Yes, we were living in there. We were living
where
in there.
all his siblings were living there as well?
They were there. Mhm.
And they rejected you and your son.
Yes,
And you are the one working hard to provide for them.
of course, I am.
What was your husband doing and what were you doing for a living?
Me, I was into this raw food and drinks. You understand? I deal with all sort of rice importations. You understand? And at a point when the market is not even moving, I had to go and learn some kind of making hair. Okay, well, let me know how to
Will
make.
you make my hair? Will you
I
make my
will.
hair?
I will. So people were even laughing at me, but I will tell you that, see, I just want to make things right. You understand? I must provide for my son.
So you're saying that you did everything to
Mm.
have something on the table.
Yes, yes.
What was your husband doing at that time?
Then he was working with one of his friend. That one was a cousin to me too. They do go on a trip to buy some kind of clothes and all these okirika
Okay,
trips. They were doing it then, and fine, it's fine, but it's not up to it's not up to.
who was paying your son's school fees?
I am the one paying. Then my father-in-law of blessed memory support me while he was alive and while I was in his house. Then
All right. So, what kind of abuse did you say you faced in the hands of your husband?
I faced a lot of physical abuse, emotional trauma. You understand? A physical one, like beating me in the midnight,
Uh-uh.
sending me
Why?
and my son out, sleeping over the night in a uncompleted building.
Hmm. Oh,
Days, not even once. Oh, yes, not even once. It's normal. It's normal. So I for the main time I was there, I was living in fear.
in fear.
Yes, because the feelings of when your husband is coming and you were shaking like, God, what is going to happen tonight?
Wow.
Yes.
So,
So I was.
so what was there any reason for him beating you all the time and sending you out of the house?
There
Apart
is
the
no
fact
reason.
on providing for the house.
He's just being paranoid. He's just being paranoid. There is nothing. Because you know why? You know why I said being paranoid? Immediately he did that. The second day will be the one looking for me, begging. He will be begging me, please come back home. Crying and calling those people that he has insulted few days ago. So he's just being paranoid.
Okay, so can you tell us the moment when you decided, I am not safe anymore, I cannot bear this with my child?
Yeah. The day I made my choice, I wasn't in the house. Let me be truthful with you. I left my mother's place for 1 week. I own a shop then, a popular place in Akure. And I was trying to make him become a better man. You understand? And this day, I was just in my shop and that calls keep coming in. Usual, I know something is wrong again because this thing will just fall on him. You understand? I started calling people. I will kill Biola today. I will show her. And I was like, another day again. Okay. Then I picked up off I picked up my sister's call. Then I said, hello, ma. She said, Biola, where are you? I said, I'm in my shop. He said, so person has started again. I said, really? I said, okay. I've been receiving calls, but I don't want to pick. Then I made my choice that moment inside my shop. Then I picked my phone up and I called him. I said, Hello, somebody. This is the last day you will ever hear from me. That is the decision. It might be so difficult. You understand me? This thing I'm telling you is a pain inside my heart. You understand? It is so difficult to the extent that I had to leave my shop open and just say, stop a bike. Said, bike, just be going. But I was on that bike because I wasn't myself again. I was calling him, I was telling him, I said, this will be the last time you will ever hear from me. A friend that I got to a place that very day said, Biola, are you joking? I said, do I look like a joke? And that ends it. And I did not go back to pick any of my things till today. And
What
what
about
I'm now, it's almost 7, it's going to 7 to 8 good years now. And I
what
never
about
look back.
son? What about your son?
It's fine. He's with my mom. He's doing fine.
I,
He's in
I
school.
mean, how did you get hold of him?
Hmm.
Were you with your son in the shop?
You know, my son has always been with me, as a mother. There is no how you move and leave your child. Abba. That's the woman in you. So anytime I move with my son, we are always together. The day I was even leaving for peace to reign, my son was with me. So he was around me. So I don't have any reason to look back. And he was even celebrating in that moment.
Huh?
And he did not have any regret that moment. He thought I
Who,
was
who,
joking.
who is he? Your husband?
Yes, he was still happy, like maybe his usual talk. But I
Can I
made
ask you, how old was your son at the time?
my son was just 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
All right. So, have you ever regretted that period when you, not now. Let's go to the period you left. You said it's a pain in the heart. And
Mhm.
from that statement, what I understood is it's not what you wanted to do. That is because of circumstance. How that period, did you feel, did you ask yourself a question? Am I making the right choice to leave this marriage? Will I regret it at that period?
Now, when I said I have pain, it doesn't mean that I'm not happy. But the pain I have is that I love marriage. What would people say? You understand? Coming out live to say it, that's one of the fear then. You understand? That's one of the fear. That's one of the pain. So I never had any regret that moment. But the only thing I was thinking that moment is that how do I survive it? How do I face my parents, my family, friends, and the society? So these are things that was running through my brain. I never had a regret that moment. No, because it's a violent marriage, an intensive beating, intensive one. So making my choice that moment is the best thing ever.
Okay. So,
Mm.
um, you are thinking of your family, not yourself. You're thinking of your family. You're thinking of your friends and the society. Um, did your family support you or did they judge you? Your friends, did they say, go back and manage? What was the
No,
society?
you know, you know why I'm laughing? None of them. They have even been praying that I should leave. Because me, I'm a kind of person that I don't know how to hide my pains. Maybe that's one of the most easiest way that helps me. I don't hide my pains.
So
If
you
I'm
spoke
going
out.
through
You
right
spoke
now.
out. You spoke
Yes,
out.
I will tell you, I am not the kind of person that you will walk inside my house and I chop beating now. I will now tell you my husband is pampering me. No, I am not the I am not the type. Sure, you understand?
Yeah,
I'm of a person that I will speak up and I will speak out. Either you will mock me, either you will laugh at me. I don't care. So they are ready, but want to advise me to leave.
fantastic. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Now, I just wanted you to, you said you've been beaten severally, continuously,
Mhm.
and also chased away from the house to sleep in an uncompleted building severally. How many times have you slept with your son in an uncompleted building?
Uncounted time. Oh.
Jesus.
Yes. For that 3 years, I cannot even count. But then the only days I slept in an uncompleted building is the day I will decide not to go to any family member's house to avoid stories.
Okay, so let me understand you. He has always chased you out of the house. So it's
Mhm.
either you go to family members or you go to an uncompleted building. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Does he know you sleep with your son
He
in an
knows. He knows because thereafter I come back home after he has been begging, pleading
okay?
people, let Biola come out, please. He won't be able to sleep. He will be calling. Then I will tell him,
But he
do you know
slept,
my
but
sleep?
he slept, sorry, he slept when you were sleeping in an uncompleted
Yeah,
building.
now, yes, now, as the champion. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us when I don't understand? I honestly don't understand, but I respect your story. Your
Mm-hmm.
story. Before I continue, from members, I can see their comments. I'm talking to you and I'm looking at them. Born
Mm-hmm.
Rich,
Mm-hmm.
your story is a unique story,
Thank
but
you.
ours is unique. A lot of people relate with your story. What
Mm.
happened to you did not happen to you only. A lot of it's unique to you, but it can be shared. Some people we can like say this kind of thing happens. So when he beats me, he begs me. Oh. He tells me he loves me. Oh. You know that kind of thing you're
Mm-hmm.
sharing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just peculiar to you, but I
Mm-hmm.
must say you are a strong woman.
Thank
You
you.
know, I love you.
I know,
Honestly,
love
I
you,
love
love you
honestly,
too.
you're a very strong woman. Well, let me ask you a question, Bonridge. Bonridge, the night when you are sleeping in an uncompleted building that is uncompleted, that does not have any security or safety,
Mm,
anything can walk in, an
of
armed
course,
robber can run into that place.
of course.
An animal can run in there. Even creeping insects can be there and they
Mm,
devour you. Or the weather, anything can happen to you.
mhm,
And even snake can come and bite you and your son. So that night, when you're in the uncompleted building, born rich, as you hold your son in your
mm,
hand,
mm.
in that uncompleted building, what went through your mind about the man who put you in that circumstance to
You
the
see,
extent that you go back to him and you continue to live like husband and wife?
if I'm happy that I'm coming live to speak up now, to speak out rather. And if everyone is listening to me, the moment you and your husband, you have that tug of war, there is nothing like love. You can never be in your quiet place and pray for such a man. From that moment that we've been having that kind of violent issues in our marriage, there is nothing like love. At a point, I will tell him when he's begging me for sex, I'll be like, how do you want me to feel? A man that beats me, you raise your hand, beats, you understand? So there is no more feelings. And the only thing that was only running through my mind then was that, Lord, if this can pass, I will be grateful.
Sorry, what does that mean? Why are you
And I
speaking?
never,
What
I
does that
never
mean?
cursed,
What
I
does that
never
mean?
cursed.
Lord, if this can pass, I will be grateful. What does that mean?
It means where I am, there is no safety at that moment. It is only God. Because enough of cold, though, remember there will be a cold. And I will be with maybe one of my shawl, you know. It wasn't what we were preparing for. But I never caused him.
How does that concern me?
Ah,
How does that concern me? What? I clap for you. Wonderful. You did not get the hand clap.
I never did.
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. What matters to me is you, not about him, whether you
I,
cost him or
I know.
not. So again, you said if this can pass when you're in the uncompleted building. Let me give you a story. I know you travel a lot as well these days.
Mm-hmm.
So when I don't like flying, but I have to fly because if I need to be in Nigeria, I have to fly. So sometimes when when I enter a plane, I just what you said resonated with me. When I enter a plane, I start praying. When immediately I enter a plane, I become a I become a prayer warrior. I say, God, if I land, I'll give my life to you. I will do this and that. Father, if this plane just land on the
I will
earth,
bless you.
I'll be I'll be a Virgin Mary. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
Mary Magdalene.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be I'll be everything. If this plane can land, is that the
Mm-hmm.
kind of prayer you were praying, Father?
Yes, now I will be praying because they are vigilantes. That if they even caught you, they will beat you as if you are a thief. You understand? And there is this kind of feelings that you will see almost everything running around in the night. And you will be like, you will be remembering all those movies that somebody walk in the night and one ritualist catch them. You understand? So
But,
these are things that will be coming and you will keep praying. God, Oluwa, Oluwa, ṣàánú fún mi. Oluwa, ṣàánú. It's not easy. But we thank
the thing there, just like me, the thing there is you will still go back again to that uncompleted building.
now, now, because I don't want to leave my marriage. I don't want
Ah,
people to mock me. Mhm. That's what most of the people listening to us are still waiting for. They
and
don't want
I,
people to mock them. They don't want anybody, you know, what the society will say, and you will die there. Hmm?
I like you a lot. I love you. Honestly. Born
Mm,
rich.
mm,
How did you find the strength? Because all your
mm,
stories, you pray, oh God, let this
mm.
pass. You come back there again. You don't want people to laugh at you. What will my mother say? What will my friends say? What will the society say? How did you find the strength and the resilience to turn your struggle into success? And how did you find the strength to leave your marriage? What?
Mm.
How did you find
You
that
see,
strength?
you see, in everything is a decision making. Hmm? You must you must first of all inform yourself, Biola, what do you want? What can you do? I think you understand. Develop yourself. Hmm? Have that confidence. let people see you that, okay, just you see where I start from. You make your decision. Decision making is very, very important. And after, there is this self-sufficiency. Like, how do I develop myself? When it comes to that developed, you should know, okay, what can I do that will make people not to look down or look up, that will not make me look less of me in the society. And with a lot of determinations, if you are still there thinking that, how do I go about it? This man has been giving me money, support, even when we are still together, it's not still easy. Then you have a problem. You need to make your decision now. You need to ask yourself, what can I do?
Before you start talking to women,
Mm,
which is what I feel you're doing now,
mm,
let's talk about you, Bonridge. Bonridge, so when you now made a decision to leave, you pray. When I see people, I'm sorry, Bonridge, I know you're born again. I know you pray a lot.
of
But
course, I pray.
let's be honest, Bonridge. A lot of Nigerians, including us, when the man, like I saw some men writing some important things on the page, when the man is beating you, chasing you away, you're praying. God, change him. God, make him the best husband on earth. God, touch him. God, do this and God, do that. And you go back to the same man and he beats you more. You prayed, you fasted. Did you fast?
I fast too.
Okay.
Fasted.
So you prayed and prayed. You see, when I say prayer without work is zero, people say, "No, Angel, you're a
No,
born
prayer
man.
without
You're,
work is
you're not a born again Christian." They go and climb mountain. If you like, climb Iroko tree. You will fall down there. And
what
so
will not change will not change.
oh yes, he has to make effort himself.
His
And
mind
you,
must be there.
yeah, and you, born rich, need to put work into your prayer for it.
Into my prayers, yeah.
Now, born rich. Another question is this. So when you left your husband, most people like you're giving advice, which I stopped you give advice soon. When you left your husband, yeah, how most women we say, how can I survive with a child? But I hear your history, you're already the provider in the house, so that was advantageous for you. A lot of Nigerian women, if you ask them now, who is the provider of the house, man or woman, they'll say man. And when you hear that, you will sense a woman that will die in a house if such thing that happened to you happens to them. Because if they believe the man is the sole provider, where will they go? How will they feed when they are depending? They have hands and legs like you, but they are depending on the man for survival. Now you are walking out of a marriage with a young child of 3 years old. How did you survive? Tell us how you made it. And tell us your circumstance now, as in your circumstance before. Tell us. Are you now
No,
sleeping? Are you now sleeping in an uncompleted building?
I'm not. Do I look like one? Do I
Continue.
look like one now? Let me first say thank you. You see, if you are living that kind of marriage, the first thing to do is find your strengths, your weaknesses, your strengths. You understand? You must find your strength, because there are a lot of obstacles that will come. There are a lot of fears that will come. There are a lot of sacrifices you will need to make. Then later, before even building your confidence, these things, they are not easy, and they are easy once you've made your choice. You understand? And the second thing, after building your strengths, you look at your weaknesses. You know, we all have our weaknesses. We have our flaws. Nobody is perfect. But now you are accepting yourself as a single mother, or let me say a single parent. And now you are becoming two in one body. You must look into your emotional well-being so that you will not affect those children. There was this particular thing that happens. My son happens to be a stubborn boy while he was in the primary school. And one day, his teacher called me and said, "Hello, ma. Good afternoon, ma." I said, "I'm fine." He said, "Ma, please, there is this thing I noticed about your son." I said, "What?" He said, "Now, if my son is now writing in the class, he will just stand still like this and be looking, which is unusual." He said, "Ma, I will plead and advise you. If there are things you are going through now that is affecting that boy, I beg you in the name of God, kindly work on it, because this boy is your future." So these are more reasons you should work on your emotional well-being. If you are not emotionally strong, of course your children will not, you will not even achieve what exactly you want them to be. You understand? And secondly, or let me say thirdly, you must work on your financial independence. You know, maybe you are a party rocker and everything, before everything the marriage crumbles. You must manage your finances effectively. Create a budget. If you are earning just 1,000 naira, know how it will help you to take your kids to school. I think I'm making some points. These are what helps me. And you must also, at the same time, learn to be around people. Talk to people. Talk to people. And don't don't be afraid to seek for help. These things I'm trying to say, man, it is the most difficult thing for all single parents. You know, they have the fear of, I don't want to go and tell my friends that we did not eat. My children, I know what I'm saying. Being a workaholic single mother, you still need some kind of support system, because it is not how the marriage, when you were two, it won't be easy. But once you've made yourself, you prioritize yourself, hmm, you shouldn't find it difficult to tell people that I need help. Help might not be financially. Help might be, please, my friends, my family, my sisters, what can I do? Please, as it is now, things are not going fine. These children, they are on me. You all know. But when you keep quiet, you keep mute. Let me say it that way. When you keep mute and keep things to yourself as a single parent, you will always have problems. I will keep saying it. Because you must network yourself. If anybody wants to mock you, let them go ahead and mock you. You don't care. They will talk behind you. They will talk to you physically. But when the time comes, when you know what you were determined, I borrowed money. I loaned from some kind of loans in Akure there. I was popular at a point in time. I will borrow her head before my son resumed class, and I will be hustling to pay back. You know, so if you find it difficult to speak out for people or seek help, you will remain stagnant. You must face your fear. Don't let anybody to stop you. It is not a stigma. You are only trying to be. When I see people like that still thinking that I'm a single mother or a single father, and you are trying to cover up, and you are lacking behind. That is where you will be behind. You will not be out. You will not be able to be where your friends were. You understand? Let them know that you are an hustling type. You do hustle. Tell them what you can do. Go out and learn more. It is not easy, but there are days I will go into my family DM then. Please, I want to pay for school fees, because at that moment, maybe I don't know where to even run to. But I'm never a lazy type. I have called a friend one day. I told my friend, I said, hello, so person. I will be glad if she will be listening to this and she can bear me. I said, my friend, there is a popular place in Ondo State, Akure, Olukayode roundabout. All these people that do laborers, they are there. I told her at the night I was crying. I said I will be on a mask to go and do it. And I will bring food for my son to eat, and they will be fine. And she was like, don't go. Don't. I said, I will go. And one of my late brother of a blessed memory, they were that two that I chat that evening. I was crying. My bed was soaked. And I said, so you don't, let me just curb myself, I don't want to be so emotional right now. You understand? I did all these things. But if you are not that kind of a workaholic person and you want people to help you, it won't come. Heaven help those who help themselves. Here I am today. I am still not where I want to be. But I will tell you for free, ma, I am proud of myself. I was once a debtor that people were saying, Biola, hey, what did she use? And I was using that money to fund my son and, to us. And here I am, still living. So I will tell you, these are many more things you got to understand. You must face your fear. You must be an independent woman. Stop believing that not until men will give you money that you can spend. My first trip outside the country is not as rosy as people think.
Can you, on this note, tell us what you're doing now? Where do you live now in terms of the area? How much is your house rent? Are you depending on a man to pay for you? Some people say it's a man.
Don't let me disclose my location.
No, not location, but area.
I know. Right now, as it is, I stays in, let me say, when I'm in Nigeria, I stays in Lekki. And everybody that knows Ibeju, Lekki, they knew what it takes to stay there. As it is, as I've said before, I am not yet there, but I'm there already. You understand? I'm still moving. If I can still afford somebody that has been nabbed for, that has been criticized for borrowing 1,000, that can now give 1 million, Hmm? You know, I have really worked so hard. I have raised people. People have raised me. They have also raised many. So that's just it.
How do you feel now? How do you feel now that you've built a successful life for yourself and your child? What kept you motivated all through? And are you regretting leaving your husband?
That word regret, say no. No. Capital no. There is no regret. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best because I couldn't even stand a place where you wouldn't be shouting or ranting for some flimsy things. I am fine. I'm still praying for more. But right now I am good. I am cool by God's grace.
So my question now is, you see, some women say you're worthless, or even men, your worth is tied to your marriage, and you're not currently married, you're separated, and you're on your own, you're a single woman. What will you say to those who think that a woman's worth is tied to her marital status?
You see those people, you see I had a deep break. They are just wasting their time. They are not seeing the what they let me say they are not seeing their worth. They don't know what they want. You understand? You see, when we talk about women that are still in there, still staying in there because of what, I just look at them as if they are not yet liberated. They are not liberated though. You see the joy of being liberated from a domestic marriage, a violent marriage, and living because of some other things. It's a great opportunity that you will be forever grateful that you have the opportunity. I think you understand me. You see, those people that are still thinking that way, I would just said, may God help them to see. Nobody will tell them when the time comes. But I will tell them it is better now than you wait.
So
Hmm?
are you saying that there is liberation in being safe and free from hurt? And that
Of,
because some people, I tell you, some people will say, I can't manage, I have to stay. What about my son?
but,
What about
okay,
this?
but they can manage the scars. Eh? Can they manage the scars? Hmm? Let them be there. If they choose to be, which I'm not praying for any of my enemy. If you are still waiting there, can you manage the scars outside? The scars you will have after it, the emotional trauma, because I have so many people around me that when it comes to interaction self, they have emotional damage because of the marriage they have been into. They don't have that kind of freedom. The husband that you have that you cannot call and talk to, the husband that you cannot tell, do this and do.
There's
I
very important
pray they are liberated.
there's a very important thing you said. And I want men to hear this, but I'll say about it. I hope I don't forget. Remind me. Um, Now, another question I want to ask you is, what message will you give to those women who might be in an abusive relationship, but they are afraid of societal judgment, or they fear being labeled or being called a single mother? What message do you have to say to them?
The message I have that they should remember, let them believe in themselves. They should remember You are not alone. You are capable. You are loved. Your children loves you. The society wants more of you. Empower yourself. Let people, you are loved. That is just it. You know how many people that loves me? You know how God loves me? You know, after everything, the love I've received, remember that you are not alone. Remember that you are loved. Your children loves you. Forget about what other people will say. Face your fear.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, I want to ask you the second to last question so we can wrap up. What would you like men? It's no more about women. Now, I'm asking you about men. What would you like men to know about what it truly means to have a supportive man, whether husband, whether boyfriend, to have a supportive man rather than a man that beats a woman? What do you want men to know about loving and supporting your wife rather than battering them?
I will let them know that the first day you choose to love her, the first day you choose to accept your wife as your own wife, there is a definition in between, which is love. Where is that love? Where is that love? Can we just allow this love and peace to be in between? That is my own kind of. Can we allow communication? Can we allow communications to reign? Can we allow that kind of that first love that you love when you were making that kind of sweet promises? Can we be truthful to ourselves? Can we build ourselves with our women outrightly and we make a better world? We will.
Fantastic. Now, talking about men, if you have one chance to ask your husband something today, maybe after everything he has done to you, what will you ask him? What is that one question you're like wanting to ask him?
Thing I will ask him is that he should change his ways. You don't live by your parents. You don't, I think you understand that he should change his ways. You don't let your parents decide for you in marriage. Then I will tell him, change your ways and your attitude. That's all. And let love lead.
Wonderful. Um, Annie, Bonrich, you are an amazing woman. You see, Bonrich is a kind of holding back. I know you're holding back because you're in public. Yeah, you're holding back. Bonrich, I want you to sum up the whole event. In your summit, and today I want family members to come down and listen to Bonrich. We'll have single mother part 2. Bonrich will come back again. In your wrap up, so Bonrich, I want you to be honest, Bonrich. Be honest. Before I allow you to talk, I want to share a short story about myself. I'm in my marriage, but I tell you the truth. It's not about being in marriage that is the ultimate. It's about, are you happy? Because some people are like, ooh, this person is in marriage. People say
Allow me to
this.
take my water, please. Hold on.
Yeah, all right. Okay. So, I'll just keep her at the backstage. So, farm members, if you're done, give me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, Bonrich, maybe I won't talk about myself today. I'll leave myself for another day. Bonrich, let's be honest. You are now smiling, you're happy, you're living happily, you travel abroad, you have all the resources you need, you're doing well. Can you tell us the truth? How was the struggle? Tell us the truth. How did you arrive at where you are? Was it an easy journey, smooth and easy? Or is it a tough journey, but a journey you must make to get to the next level? Talk to us. So we won't come out and say, born rich is rich. I come out, if any little struggle, they run back and say it's not easy. Talk to us. Prepare us. What is it that you faced before you are where you are today?
It's not, thank you very much, my darling Angela. It is not an easy journey, let me say it. But it is a journey I must embark purposely because of my kids. It is not easy. Leaving Nigeria, leaving my children back home is a tough one. There are days I'll be working. There are days I'll feel like I shouldn't even work. But when I remember leaving home, leaving my children behind, I will just say, babe, you got to work. You understand? It's not easy. For somebody like us, so it's not easy. For you to leave your comfort zone to another country, to work, to make your family that you leave behind. It's not, let me just say, I'm grateful to God. So for anybody that actually think it's easy, that born rich just happens to get herself into making money, if it is easy, maybe you should go and run it too. It is not easy, because I actually work hard. There was a day I was working for 21 hours per day. I did not sleep for 3 hours. I only sleep for 3 hours in a day.
I can relate with you. I can relate with you. Continue.
Hello, are you there, please?
Yes, I said I can relate with you. Continue.
There is this job offer I got when I got to abroad. I work 21 hours in a day, sleep for only 3 hours. The first day I will have a video call with my family. They were crying like, what happened? These are sacrifices that I've made and I have paid for. And for people that are in abroad, they will understand. For you to work for 21 hours and sleep for 3 hours to complete a year and 6 months is not easy.
It's not acceptable. They
Because
don't
I have
allow.
many things.
I said it's not acceptable and it's not allowed as well. That is not acceptable means of working and is not allowed. Can you hear me? I think our network is frozen. Can you hear me?
Punctuating, please.
Can you
Yes,
hear
I'm
me?
hearing you now.
I
I can
said
hear you.
that is not acceptable at all. It's against the employment law.
No,
But,
you know why I said so. You know why I
no, but
said so.
I know what you're saying.
It's not as if that I was forced to do it.
I
But it
know.
was because I know the bills on me,
Wow.
the bills I left, the debt I'm to pay. So I had to work overtime to meet up my bills.
Thank you. So, lastly, Born Rich. What else can I say? Thank you. I want to say something, if it's okay, to family members. A lot of them are watching and they are listening to you. From what you said, Born Rich, safety. I always say this. You said some things. All you've said is about safety. All you said is about peace of mind, your well-being, safety and well-being. Yeah. And you also said something which I always tell them: communication, communication, communication. Yeah. So, Borich, before I go further, did you make any attempt to see if you can reconcile or talk to your husband? Or did you make any attempts to go to the police to report your husband for injuring you, abusing you physically? Did
I
you,
never
did you?
I never for one day report him to any police station. But there are days I will call him to talk to him, that I'll speak to him. He said, okay, maybe like midnight, call him. Ah, babe, you are doing this. It's not too good. But I never reported him for once.
Okay,
I never.
thank you.
I never
So I'm muting you now. If you want to talk, you can unmute yourself. So I want to also say that farm members, if you're hearing me, I say this unapologetically, that your safety and your well-being matters a lot. I repeat, your safety and your well-being matters. You are not alone. There is no shame in seeking help. It is okay to report someone that is abusing you. If you die, they will marry another. In fact, they will sleep with another woman that day when you're dead. You need to safeguard yourself. You need to reach out, like Bon Rich said, to trusted friends, families. Organizations are a lot. I can share with you, we have a lot of organizations. I'm sharing this organizations that help women of domestic violence. These
Yeah, I can
are
see one comment there like saying 3 hours care. Like sleeping for 3 hours. Let me say it again for you to understand. Nobody forced me to work overtime. I did myself because I want to meet up with the debts and the bills I left back in Nigeria. You understand? It's your
bon,
choice. These
bonfire,
are sacrifices we
bon
make.
rich, bon
Yeah.
rich, bon
Mm-hmm.
rich. Let me tell you a secret. To be a
Mm-hmm.
millionaire, 3 hours
Mm-hmm.
is long to sleep. I repeat,
Uh-huh.
to be a millionaire,
Uh-huh.
3 hours. You see all these
Uh-huh.
millionaires, before they became millionaires, ask them,
They
some
don't
of them
sleep.
24 hours they don't sleep. So you don't need to
Yes.
explain to anybody. It's just that I'm
No, I need
saying
to
by
correct. That
don't worry
that
about
person was
that.
trying.
Don't worry about that, Von Rich. Don't worry about that because anything you do, we must talk. We must talk. But they're not saying it negatively. Von Rich, they are praising you. They are praising you. And even when I said, you're okay. Even when I said 3 hours is not acceptable, it's not for you. I mean, the government has a law,
Yeah.
employment law, where they say you must work so hours or so hours in a week. So, but let's be honest, if you have your own business or if you want to be a millionaire, millionaires, go and read about them. They don't sleep,
Mm-hmm.
work. They do a lot of things until they hit. And when they hit, they snore. They snore
Mm-hmm.
because people now start working for them after they have set up.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need to explain.
I
Um,
understand.
your enjoyment now. Look at you now. Just take a look at you. Look at you now. Just take a look. Just take a look at the girl. See girl now. See go there. See go there. I mean, I say go there. You are too much. Please, can you be my right now? Your husband will be dying to even make friends with you
Of
because
course.
the person he thought he can subdue and
Mm-hmm.
reduce to nothingness is now somebody. Don't worry.
Yes.
We all like to identify with success. So, as I was saying, Bonrich, it is very important for us to preserve our life, our peace of mind. It is priceless. You cannot trade it for anything. Just, I want us to know that our safety, our health is life. We should
Yeah.
not compromise it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to turn to family members. You have heard Bon Rich. Thank you. Thank you for muting. Farm members, you have heard Bon Rich. So I want to say tonight, farm members, if If I want to take something, I want to post something on the page. Huh? I want to post something on the page. Family members, tonight is a great night. Is a great night, great night. So, fam members, I am dropping something on the page right now. Yes, yes, yes. Fam members, if Born Rich statement gave you courage, gave you strength, if her statements touch you, please can you drop a flower or a crown for the Born Rich? Family members, please can you drop a flower, a rose flower or a crown if her statement tonight touched you? Yes, yes. Flower and oh yes, so they are dropping, yeah. Yes, thank you very much. If her statement tonight touched you, please drop a crown or a flower for Born Rich, please do. Yes. Yes, yeah, thank you very much. Now, secondly, if Born Rich statement tonight, I want to drop another one. I want to drop another one. Yes, yes, yeah. So if Born Rich statements, if Born Rich did not just survive, she thrived. I repeat, she did not just survive, she thrived. If her journey from struggle, if her journey from abuse, if her journey from abuse and struggle to success inspired you, drop a burning fire. Drop a burning fire. Drop a burning fire for her. Yes. Drop a burning fire for her. Yes. Drop a fire. If her statement touched your life, if her struggle touched you, drop a burning fire. Burning fire. Agnes, thank you very much. Thank you. If her struggle to success touched you. Now, let me give you this one. I'll give you this one. Born Rich, you're amazing. I love you. I love you with all my heart. Now, this is the next one. Yes, a dove. A dove. So, Born Rich, she her story of survival, her story of being in an uncompleted building. She was praying. She was praying. If you think that you love her struggle and her survival, can you give her a dove? Can you send a dove like an angel of God, like Holy Spirit? Can you give her a dove? I need you. I know it's difficult to get a dove. Yes, give her a dove. Yeah, give her a dove. Yes, thank you very much. Send her a dove. You can copy and paste it. Send her a dove. This one is sending you doves. Yes, send her a lot of dove. Yes, thank you very much. If her story inspired you tonight, send her a dove. Fantastic. Now, I want you to do this if you can. I want you to do this. I want you to do this. Yes, I really do love you. Born Rich, you're the best. Honestly, okay? Yeah, your comments are too much. I can't get it. Now, family members, I want you to pause. Take a moment. Take a moment. If you were moved by her bravery and her honesty, type thank you. If you are moved by her bravery and her honesty, can you please type thank you to her? Say thank you in the chat, please. Let us show her that her voice matters. I want you to type thank you. Fantastic. Thank you, Born Rich. Thank you from Aminat. Thank you, Born Rich. JB Icon say thank you. Thank you, Born Rich. Thank you. Thank you, Born Rich. JB Icon say thank you. Agnes say thank you. Efosa say thank you. Chichi Holly say thank you. And yes, they're all saying thank you. Agnes, thank you. And Sylvia said thank you. And last but not the least, I want to type this. My enemy is dead. I want to type this. Yes, I'm typing this. Fantastic. So now, fam, let's give her a standing ovation. If you like, stand. I think I'm going to stand. If my I want to stand. Please, let's give her a standing ovation. You can stand by clapping. Let's give her a standing ovation. If her story tonight touched you, please, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stand up, because it's not easy. Women are like, I'm an ordinary woman. I am an ordinary woman. How can I do this? I need a man to give me this. Let them kill me. But let them give me food. Kill me. Give me food. Please give her a standing ovation. Just give her a, I am standing for you, Born Rich. Born Rich, well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. We have not asked you of your son, but well done. Well done. Give her a standing ovation. And I am standing for you. Well done, Born Rich. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. Now, the last and the least, then you tell us about your son. It's not just about you, but you are the most important thing. Now, in closing, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. I'm typing it now. Thank you. Look, they are clapping. Oh my God, they are giving you more standing ovation than myself. Oh my God, thank you. Some people are dancing. Umi, I love Umi too much. Yes, thank you. Now, I want you to do this for me. I want you to drop a star. Drop a star from members. Let's send her off. To send Born Rich off with all the love and strength you can you drop a star? If she inspired you tonight, and let's wish her endless blessing. Drop a star. Drop a star. Drop a star for her. Yes. Thank you, Jumoke. Jumoke, thank you for oh, look at stars. I wish we can convert all these stars to money. Look at stars. Jumoke, JP icon. Can we convert these stars to money? Drop a star. Can we convert all these stars to money? Drop is not easy. Born Rich, I love you. It's not easy. Drop a, can we convert these stars into money? Can we, how much is all these stars we are dropping? Born Rich, now can you tell us lastly, what about your son? Is he okay? Is he doing well?
Yeah, thank you for all the wishes and standing ovation. I really appreciate. I love you guys for loving me and accepting me into this IOM family. I love you. Now, my son is doing so fine and he's very, very cool. He's in the boarding school and he's doing fine. To God be the glory. It's fine.
So I'm going to put this back up again before we close. This is the national helpline for women that are suffering from domestic violence, human rights contacts in Nigeria. Or even if it's not working, because I had to research it, please check for the hotline for domestic violence. Even, let's be honest, Born Rich, let's be honest, they can just walk straight to the police station. You want to say something? Say something then.
Anybody that, let me quickly say this. If you are facing one or two domestic violence in your marriage, you can quickly walk up into any station. You don't need to hide your pain. Please, for the safety of yourself and the safety of your children, please go to any nearest police station, make a report, and I believe God will be with you.
Fantastic. So, Born Rich, I think I would like to dance to Sheena Peters again, if you don't mind. I will. Or is there any song you prefer instead of Sheena Peters? I've not danced that Sheena Peters for a long time. But do you have any song you prefer?
Nobody Ugly by Peaceful.
Okay.
So we are ugly. We are beautiful women.
Okay. Let me look for it. Fantastic. All right. So we are going to dance. Fam members, this is a special song for a special lady. You can stand up so we can dance it together. Absolutely. Nobody truly ugly. Nobody ugly at all. So let us dance it. We'll wait for you. Fam members, you can join us and dance. Nobody ugly. No, born rich is born to be rich. No man can stop her from being rich. No weapon fashioned against us shall shall prosper. Yes. So right now, let us dance to her special request.
No, 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 no. Nobody ugly. The money man, nobody ugly. Upgrade on that battle, mother baby. Nobody ugly. The money man, nobody ugly. Upgrade on that battle, mother baby. Nobody ugly. If you did use Twitter for Instagram, you find out you don't find out I am a child. But for reality, I see you here, you bad. Now we did deceive you. Gina, your woman, in the game of the president of money, the president of Chaka. Because you come mad, easy and quick. Now we did deceive you. As you live for Twitter, your name for Insta, sexy for delicious twister. Why you do the lie? When nothing there to the shake you, where the waste you. As you live for Twitter, your name for Insta, sexy for delicious twister. Why you do the shy? When you know, so you find you. Don't be like money, mama. Nobody help you. Upgrade on that battle, mother baby. Nobody got you. The money, mama. Nobody help you. Upgrade on that battle, mother baby. Nobody got you. You go for window shopping, take a selfie. You post them up, they thank your mother. You did it for you, could you where you did. You did it, see you. You see you are the chaka. You did it, my show chaka. Even for toilet, you chaka. I'm chatting video chaka. Oh, no, 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 no. Now what to be this year? That is easy. As you get for Twitter, you're here for Insta, sexy for delicious twister. Why you do the lie? When nothing there to the shake you, where the waste you. As you get for Twitter, you're here for Insta, sexy for delicious twister. Why you do the shy? When you know, so you find me. Don't be like money, man. Nobody else you. Upgrade on that battle, money, baby. Nobody else you. Money, man. Nobody else you. Upgrade on that battle, money, baby. Nobody got you. Nobody got you.
Fantastic. Is there any other song you want to dance? Yeah, let's dance to another one. Any other song? Give it to us. Today we will dance for you. We are celebrating. Family members are all dancing as well. We can't hear you.
Let's do Davido with you because of our fans.
Which one be Davido with you? What's the name?
With you, Omale. Omale with Davido.
Is it not that one I always get wrong? Let me see. Because someone keep asking for this song, the video. Listen, is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start it then. You came to in our Mind Talk show where we are always, this is our mental health healing. Give me one more song. It's all about you tonight. The last one. The last one.
Okay. You know Easy by P Square.
Hey, you know easy. Tell them. No easy. You know easy. Don't worry, this is the last and the least. All right. Okay. Is he not singing?
The singer, the dance, and the people, they rejoice, my brother, my sister, not me today. If you go to one party, if you feel it, thank God, Baba, God, I'm okay. Don't be like don't be like don't be everybody. Don't sleep for night to wake up, see the light here. See the future is right here. I need the enter for I make you do your best here. Baba, God, will handle the rest here. Even if you don't get body, because you need your body. You don't need to take your body. If you don't be all the way, that's what we think about it. Nobody think of it. When you fall, you go stand up again. You try again and again. You see how easy. So the singer, the dance, and the people, they be just my brother, my sister, now me today. If you go to a party, if you feel it, thank God, Baba, God, now you're handworking. I sleep, my people, on a good day. Nobody wake up for this one to suffer. on a bad day. Now you come today, another man tomorrow. My brother, which kind of life be this? Everybody gets to always to follow. Try, but you know easy, you know easy. Even if you know get body, they call it a shit body. You don't need to take your body, you know the God way. That's what we think body, nobody be no baby. When you fall, you go stand up again. You try it again, and again. Cause it's not easy, So they sing and they dance and the people they rejoice, my brother, my sister, not me today. If you go to a party and then we the tango, Baba go na ya go. Bring it See, the true story be said, the spirit you will be today. Let them in the dark like baby. For now, don't take throw away. So make una seriously. Try, wanna business in it, and everything that could have been just in it. Why? Cause you know it's even if you don't get money, they can leadership body. Cause the way you take the complaint, you know it all the way. That's what we be a body. Nobody be no better. I want you for you to stand up like this. I try to make it, cause it's not easy. So they sing and they dance and the people that we just see. My brother, my sister, only today. If you could do it like the people that don't go to the Baba go na your hand go to. I said, it's not easy.
Yes. Oh dear, her network is frozen. Wow. Wow. Yes. So today we dance like no other. Wow. Well done, and welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mm. Thank you for coming to share your story tonight. Born
Well,
Rich, thank you very much. We are going to have another segment to hear from someone else, but we will also always ask you to join us. We are happy to have you as a fan member. We do a lot. We are one family. We are one big online family. And I want us to join hands together and you hear. I think I see this comment. I want to read it. So in closing, I will close with Khadija. Khadija is an admin or is one-time admin on the page. She said, Born Rich. How many times did I call you? Oh yeah, take my heart. And I love you. She gave you kisses. Thank you so much for being a strong woman and an amazing mother. And she's giving you the flower, the stars, and everything. Thank you very much, Khadija. And on that note, we always end with this statement. In our mind is always in my mind, and my destiny is definitely in my own hands because our destiny is in our hands. Thank you very much. Is there anything you want to say before I close? Is there anything you want to say, Von Rich? Is there something you want to say so we can close?
yeah, I said enough already, and the lot. I would just still advise my dear single mothers and single parents out there that they should keep believing in their self. They should not give up, and they should always seek for help and speak out whenever it's being needed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye, Von Rich. I'll still reach out.